In today's video, we are making our fabric flip and fabric pocket. These are two of the elements for the February Find It and Finish It Junk Journal Challenge. Deadline is February 28th. Hi everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with the next element for our February Find It and Finish It Junk Journal Challenge. Today I'm going to be making the fabric flip and the fabric pocket. So I have a couple of the paper pad pages that I had made that I have ready. So these are the ones with the folders. And I am going to go ahead and we are going to turn these into the fabric flip and the fabric pocket. So this is the piece of fabric that I have left from Selena's, from Amore Fabriques, the boho cover that I have that I'm using, and I am going to cut that off because we don't need that. And let's go ahead and to start with, we are going to go ahead and figure out our size. Now this is what I wanted to use for my fabric tabs right here, this piece here. So I'm going to turn this over and cut it so that I get the stitching. I don't know if you can see, but there was like an edge of the stitching that I liked, that I want to use. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and come across. Okay, so there, so I get that edge that will probably stick out of the journal when I need to have 4 fabric tabs. So I will have those ready. Okay, and then this is going to be my fabric flip right here. And this piece right here is pretty it's pretty stiff, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that off, and we'll save this piece. Okay, so this is what we have here. We have that, we have this, okay. I'm like, if something were to stick up off the top, I think it might be kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down, okay? I'm going to use the fabric tack. I've got it sitting over here upside down, so hopefully it will come out. And we're going to go ahead and put this on. I've really been struggling with this fabric tack. I think I finally got it at the right consistency. It had, it was getting pretty hard. So I want to make sure that this is on here. So I'm going to go ahead and I picked it up to look at it. Okay. So, it's one thing to just add a fabric flip, but you probably want to have some kind of something happening along with it. So what I'm going to do, because I have this dark page here, I have one of my form pieces, and I am going to go ahead and I'm going to see if that will go under there. Okay. And it will. Okay. It's a little bit bigger than that, so, and I want it in that direction. So we are going to go ahead and cut this down so that it's hidden behind there. Otherwise, it's like, why would you have a flip hiding place if you're not going to hide the thing behind it. So there we go. We'll see if that was enough. Okay. Yeah, that was enough to hide that. And now we're going to want to okay, I'm going to cut from off of the top so that it will be down. It won't show through from the bottom either. Okay, so this is one of my form pages. You have to use, I think it's 4 forms. And so this will be one. It's going to sit underneath my flip page. Okay, so it's going to sit underneath here. Now, while I have this out, I am going to go ahead and see if I can find the stamps that I was planning to use. Okay, well, I can't find my cool stamp set. I hope I find it. But I do have this. Okay, so I liked this. I thought that this was kind of cool, and that it would work for this theme. I think I just got ink on my finger. Okay, I want it to be. I got this stamp at the Goodwill. There was a whole bunch of stamps in a bag. This was one of them that I could see, and I was like, okay, that is cool. It's totally different. And of course, this is the first time I'm getting to use it. So there we go. Okay. Okay, and then this will open. And I'm gonna look one more time for the stamp set. Aha! You guys, I found my little basket with all the little things. Okay, so here's my little stamp set. And I think we'll go with there's a man in the moon. I think we'll do that one. Okay. And I got this stamp set. I think this one was from Michael's from a couple years, like couple years ago, because it wasn't last year. This is what I hardly got to shop last year. So it would have been probably from the year before. Okay, put that on there. Okay, so I've had a couple people ask about faint, and so I'm going to show you. So first image on there. Oh wow, that's so cool. Oh, I think I want it that dark. Oh, isn't that so cool? Okay, so faint would be, you know, the next image. The next image would be too light on this one. But so taking your stamp image and doing the second stamped image, I believe that would be faint. Okay? So, but I really, really like that. What do you think about that? Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay, now in here, do we have... We're going to pull this up. Make sure, yeah, I knew it. Boy, things are falling all over the place here. Okay. Okay, we have that. Okay, let's put this, oop, don't want to lose the stamp on its maiden voyage. I like this. It's got butterflies, and then it's got all of this celestial stuff. So we'll be using those throughout. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and put this underneath here. And I think that those extra touches are going to be great. Okay, so as long as we are within about a 1/2 inch of the bottom down here, this is my fold, this is my outside edge. I am, of course, going to make this into a pocket. I could go ahead and it could be a flip-flop, which would give you, you would be able to write on this side as well. But we've done several flip-flops in this one already. I took a couple days off, you guys. I didn't glue anything. Now I'm going to be making a lot of videos in the next couple of days. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to hold it here. This is my open side so that I know to glue, put my glue on this side. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be my fabric flip. And I like to have there, like I said, I like there to be a reason that there's a fabric flip. Okay, and this one's reason is it's hiding this special information right here. Okay, and that form will open. I love it. Okay, and now, oh, I've got to get used to, I moved things. Okay, let's see what letters we have. Okay, so here's a little file index card. Don't have a lot of letters. I'm kind of thinking XYZ might be a fun one to have. Let me put these back where they go. Okay, so XYZ can go in that pocket right there. Okay, I love it. Okay, so that's my fabric flip, and went the one further and added in our form paper. Okay, so this is a file index card. That is one of the things that we are supposed to use somewhere in our journal. And I'm just going to decorate this with stamps also. I'm thinking this one here. Phases of the moon. I'm just going to stamp this. It's going to give us phases of the moon. Okay, and And that will go right in that pocket that we made. And we have used a file index card. So I think that's pretty cool. Okay, fabric flip with form and file index card. So I went ahead, took a picture of just this part of what we need to use, and I'm going to go ahead and file index card. I'm going to use another one in here also, but that's one. Technically I folded, but that's not a fancy fold. I used a form. That's not the kind of form I want to use. This is one of these forms. So I'm going to put a one over here that I used one of my form pages. And there we go. And we have made our fabric flip. If you're here at the premiere, I'm waving hi. And say hello to Chip. Hi, Chip. I'm so glad you've joined us today. If this is your first Dear Julie premiere, just know that we do this every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. And we'd love to have you join us in our chat. So if you're here at the premiere time, hit that live chat button, come on over, say hello, and we'd love to get to know you. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you like this type of video, and so that you know whenever I upload a new video. But just in case, we do have the premiere every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. We also have our Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. You are welcome to join us there. Post your pictures of your projects. And also, there is a free digital in the file section while we are home, safer at home. So let's get back to our program. Okay, so now I need to move on to my fabric flip, or my fabric pocket, after I go ahead and put my stamp back on its spot and the little sun. Okay, so cool, so very, very cool. Okay, so so that was for one signature. I'm doing, my journal is going to be 2 signatures. And so this one is my piece for the other signature. And so let's go ahead and we'll move this out of the way and put this over here. Okay, so this is the piece that I have for a pocket. Okay, I am going to again cut it from the back side. Okay. And this is going to give me my fabric pocket. Just like it is, fabric pocket. I was thinking about adding my large pocket and then putting the pocket on, but I don't want to lose this, you know, what this page has to offer. I think we're going to move it up a little bit. Okay. Now I've got to decide if I want this to be, you know, a pocket that's going to hold something in this direction or in this direction. Dilemmas, right? I think we'll go with up here. That's a regular size. Okay. And when I say a regular size, I mean for a tag or a little notebook or something to go inside this pocket. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm using fabric tack again. It dries fast. It holds fabric to paper very, very well. You do want to use your cap. I'm trying. Okay, I want to leave a little at the bottom down here and move it up a little. Because I want the character from this page to show up. Okay, so there is that, and that's how it's gonna dry. But that's my that's gonna give me my pocket. Okay, and we're just gonna, well, that will fit for sure. So we can go ahead and give this a little bit of filler. Okay, so that's like Easter grass filler right there. So we can mark filler off. I know I've used some of these things, but I think it was in the mini challenge and the challenge. So there we go. And I like that. Let's go ahead and just, since I have these, we'll use that moon again. I really like that moon. I think we'll just be safe and put it down here at the bottom. Okay, so moon at the bottom. Moon back on the thing. I like it. Okay, so we have our fabric pocket and our fabric flip. I'm going to go ahead and glue these pockets on this real quick. Okay, so and that will be a page in here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and stamp inside these. So we'll do that, and you'll see that in the finished video if I do it. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and trim these edges because it seems to be just a little bit out there. But I really like this. I like the way that we were able to pull those colors in, and so there's our fabric flip, and then we have this that opens. We have this in the little pocket right here. Yeah, so we have used up almost our whole piece of fabric. Again, this will come back. You'll see this as the 4 fabric tabs, at least 4, maybe even 5. But they'll be throughout this journal. This is the cover that we've made, and this is our fabric flip and our fabric pocket. And so I'm excited that we were able to get those in there. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting this journal put together and finished. I hope you're enjoying the process. I see several of you have already finished, and that's pretty exciting. I'd love to know what you thought about this process for this challenge this time. It seems to be pretty simple this time. So let me know what you think. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.